What's up, everybody? Okay. This is going, I cannot believe it. Like, this is going to be the last time you see me in the year 2012. The next time you see me will be Wednesday, January 2nd, 2013. That's going to be the first time you see me again. So it's going to be a couple of days. Um, I was gonna bring up something that happened in my comment box yesterday, but I'm not even gonna mention that because you know what? It's water under the bridge at this point. I really don't care about it no more. It's done and over with, so I'm just gonna move on with the episode for today. Okay, Dr. Westbourne. Why am I about to call this lady Westbrook? I don't know why I got the name Brooke in my mind. Anyway, I don't like this bitch. Everybody already know I don't. The way she tried to put Sabrina on blast about the nurse's ball, and I love the way Patrick kind of stood up for her. You know what I mean? Like he really stood up for her, telling Sabrina that none of this was her fault. And at first, I kind of thought at first he was asking her out on a date, but then I was surprised that it was a dream, like a daydream that Sabrina was having. I was like, damn, could have sworn she was finally gonna get a date. Anyway, Sabrina is really a beautiful girl. Like any dude would want to be with her. I know people think she need to take those glasses off and get a makeover, and maybe, but I still think she cute. Um, she a cute, she a cute chick, and I just feel like she should have a good love interest, even though we all know it's not gonna be Patrick because of course Robin is still alive, so of course she's not gonna hook up with Patrick. But anyway, Dr. Westbourne is such a bitch, a whore. Like seriously, you bring a new meaning to the word thirsty. Like seriously. Like the way you try to put her on blast about Lucy Coe not having the money or whatever like that is just like annoying, yo. She is not doing this to hook up with Patrick. She's really doing this for awareness to HIV. She's doing this for his wife, who was the star of the nurse's ball. In memory, she's trying to do this to dedicate this to his wife. She's doing this for his family. She's not doing this for her own agenda like you would be. Like, this is what I cannot stand about Dr. Westbourne. Like, Patrick is not your man. He's not yours. You don't get along with his daughter. His daughter don't like your ass. So all you want from him is some sex. That's all you want. Like, seriously, grow the fuck up. There's plenty, like, you're not a bad looking woman. Go find you somebody who actually wants you back and who's single and wants you. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, you can get some sex from anybody. Why do you want it from him? Because it's obvious that she don't want a relationship with him. It's obvious because they would never work out. All you think about, all you want from him is sex. And I'm like, that's pathetic. Like, if you really wanted a relationship with him, you wouldn't be having sex on the brain 24 hours a day knowing that his wife just died not even a year ago. Less than a year ago. She just died. Well, apparently, according to them. But I'm like, come on now. Grow the fuck up. Do your job as a doctor and go find you somebody that's single. Seriously. If this was Steven Weber that Dr. Westbourne was trying to hook up with, I really wouldn't give a damn because Olivia need to ditch him. But anyway, seeing how it's Patrick, you already know I'm not feeling this. Like, I just don't like it. Um. Anyway, AJ and Tracy, oh my god, the ass kissing was on 10 today. Tracy bought this chick all the expensive shit that you can buy somebody just to get her 1% stock. I'm like, damn, Tracy, using your money at its best. And I can't stand how Tracy keep bringing up the fact that AJ shot Alan in the back. I'm like, that was years ago, Tracy. Get over it. Alan did. He forgave his son for it because his son was in a bad place at that time. So it's water under the bridge at this point. Let it go. Like, seriously, you can't. How many times are you going to keep bringing up the past? Like what he did in the past? Bitch, you married a bunch of gangsters. You put ELQ at risk when you took Gino Solito's money and put it in ELQ. And you got blackmailed into marrying Anthony Zaccara because of your shady shit. So if you want to talk about his past, talk about yours. You act like your shit don't stink, old woman. She seriously get on my nerves. Like you act like your shit don't stink. Like you smell like roses. Bitch, please. And the way, and then she said that Lucy was pretty much an honorary Quartermain. I'm like, Tracy, you already know it made you sick to your stomach to call Lucy Coe a Quartermain. You know it did. I could see it all up in her face. You know she didn't really want to say no shit like that. And she keep talking about how Alan, the man that gave you those shares. First of all, Alan didn't give her nothing. It was pretty much like a settlement. You think he wanted to give her 1% of ELQ? He didn't want to give her nothing. But she got it. Lucy Coe, I love her. She's a fucking diva and I love it. She irritates me sometimes. She called Edward Quartermain Eddie. And then gonna call Lila Mama Quartermain, Mother Quartermain or whatever. I'm like, Lucy, please, have a seat. That's my girl though. Don't get it fucked up. I love me some Lucy Coe. She crazy, but in a quirky type of way. You know, she look like the way she be running around all energized. She like a 24-hour cup of coffee. I swear she is. And I love her for it. She makes good drama. I swear she do. She brings the funny. And to see their facial expressions when Lucy said that they were gonna, one of them were gonna write a check for the nurses board, their facial expression was like, oh fuck, we gotta spend some money. I already know Tracy could afford to do it because I know AJ can't, but Tracy could. So of course she gonna do it. But my guess is, I think Lucy playing the game, of course. Lucy gonna have Tracy write the check for the nurses board, then turn around and still give the shares to AJ. I got a feeling, trust me, Lucy is that conniving. She would do that just to get what she want. Anyway, okay, Sam breaking into Todd, say for the second time. I was just dying. I was like, Sam crazy. I just wish that they would just let her grieve for Jason. Like, you know, it's not like she really grieved for him because she's still holding out hope that he's one day gonna come home. And I respect that because, you know, everybody be in denial when they lose somebody. Even though Jason's not dead, because I'm pretty sure he's not, of course. But I can understand her anger towards Todd. Let me tell you something. Todd is my favorite because he's funny as fucking crazy. But Todd is so dead wrong. It don't make no sense. I never condoned what Todd did with that baby switching. I never did. I hated him for that. But I mean, you just can't stay mad at Todd. Like, I can't. But, because he's just so fucking funny. Like, I can't overlook it. But I am going to talk some shit, though, because I feel like he's a son of a bitch for what he did. He should go to hell for that. Like, seriously, you don't switch somebody's child. Like, come on now. That's just utterly wrong. It's unethical. It's just fucked up all around. Like, it's not fair and it's not right. I just feel like Carly coming in there, you keep talking about what Jason would have wanted. Bitch, you didn't even really, you cried for Jason for like 10 minutes and got over it just like Sonny did. Y'all didn't even mourn for Jason. You nor Sonny mourn for Jason, so save me the crocodile tears, because I don't give a fuck. Carly, Jason was your best friend. And now it looks like you got a new best friend in Todd, because you go to Todd telling him all your drama, just like you used to do for Jason. Jason gave up his fucking life for these people. He gave up his life for Carly and Sonny. He sacrificed what he wanted, and that was a family. He sacrificed that for years for Carly and Sonny. He sacrificed Jake. He gave up his parental rights to Jake to protect Sonny business because he didn't want to leave Sonny high and dry in the mob. Jason could have left the mob anytime he wanted. He chose not to because he couldn't leave Sonny like that, because you know how crazy Sonny is. When Sonny ain't got nobody to clean up his mess, Sonny's reckless, so he couldn't leave. And Carly, it's like you're sticking up for Todd and you don't know Todd from a can of paint. You just met Todd a few months ago and you told me, oh, I believe him because He told me to my face that he didn't switch those babies, and he swore on his daughter's life. Bitch, this is the reason why you need to check Todd. Because for one, Todd would lie like nobody else. Todd would say anything just to get out of trouble. That's Todd. Todd is destructive. Trust me, he hurts everybody. That's him. Just because he told you something, you should never take what somebody said at face value. Just because he swore in his daughter's life, so you still gonna believe him? You don't even know Todd. You just met him a few months ago. You don't know anything about his past. You don't know the lies that he told, the people's lives he destroyed. I mean, come on. Back in the day, he faked having DID back in the day to get out of some trumped up charges. He lied about having DID, said that he had an alter. Come on. Carly, you really need to check your history about people. Carly act like just because she knows somebody for a certain amount of weeks or months, that means you know them, bitch. You don't know him. You just met him. You know nothing about Todd. And yet you're listening to whatever he tell you. Like, that's how naive you are. You're so dumb. Like, seriously. See him. This is why Carly ain't got no fucking man friends. Like, I mean, this is why she ain't got no female friends. Because you so damn ditzy and stupid. Like, she take everybody word at something, yo. Because you, like, seriously, you just digmatized and you ain't even sleep with Todd yet and already you whipped. You would take his word over anything. Like, you so dumb. Sam should have smacked the shit out of her. Me trying to tell... Exactly. And Sam don't even like Carly. And Sam was trying to warn Carly because that's what Jason would have wanted Sam to do. Be there for Carly in her time of need. Because Sam knew how much Carly meant to Jason. So, of course, she's going to warn you about certain things. Now, had Jason been alive, Sam probably wouldn't give a fuck about Carly. But seeing how he's going... It's just like she's trying to look out for you because you don't know what you're getting into with Todd. You really just don't. And I think what Todd did was wrong. Like, you made her think for 6 months that her son was dead. I mean, she missed out on 6 months of her son's life because of you. And Carly just lapping that shit up, believing every fucking thing. You're just dumb. Anyway. Connie, oh my god, this bitch is crazy. Star is fucking Riri, like seriously. You see Johnny is tied up, he's gagged, obviously, and you're sitting here holding a conversation with Connie. I'm like, bitch, don't you see Johnny's trying to say something? Why wouldn't you try to remove the gag from his mouth so you can hear what he gotta say? Obviously, he trying to say something. And then when Star left the fucking office, I was like, I know this chick is not about to leave Johnny just laying here. Knowing that he's obviously being held against his will. And then when she got on the phone, Connie came up from behind her and called her a sneaky bitch. I was like, oh shit, it's about to get it popping. Uh-oh. Connie is fucking bonkers. This is what I don't understand. Wasn't yesterday just Christmas Eve? And now today is New Year's Eve in General Hospital? I don't know, they dates be just confusing me. So my guess is Wednesday's episode was Christmas Eve and Thursday's was Christmas Day. That'd be my guess, but I don't know. You know how soaps is. They crazy with their dates. But yeah, Connie is fucking crazy. How the fuck did she get him all the way down the fucking stairs to the basement? How did you do that? Johnny weighs at least 200 and some pounds. You're like a buck and some change. Skinny as fuck. How did you get this overgrown man in the trunk of your car? Matter of fact, in a trash can. How did you do that? And Johnny's strong as fuck. I know he could overpower this bitch. Why are they making the men on this show so weak to women? I don't get it. Like, what is y'all bitches? Some bodybuilders now? Y'all can lift 200 pounds of pure guy? Like, are you serious? Somebody need to check their neck. It might be an Adam's apple under there. I'm just saying. Like, how you lifting him up? Please. And Lucy Coe knew something was going on when she seen her, because she like, okay, what is this bitch hiding? And then when like Connie is just fucking crazy, like then she done knocked Star ass out, of course. Sonny. I understand Sonny trying to be a good father and whatnot. You know, he don't want his daughter, his only daughter, moving 3,000 miles away. But damn, Sonny, it's only 3,000 miles. You own a private jet. You can fly out there whenever you want to see her. Like, seriously, you got time. It's not like you do any real work. You're a mob boss. You don't do any real business. So, and you hire people for that. So you can hop on a jet anytime you want. I understand why he don't like Trey because of what happened a couple months ago with the Mob Princess and stuff like that. But I mean, Trey's not that bad of a guy. You know, he's not like his father. He's not a criminal like his father and crazy. At least he tried to save Christina. And I just feel like parents need, like, once your kid get a certain age, you can't shield them from the world. And that's exactly what Sonny trying to do. Your daughter at that age, because I'm like around the same age Christina is, like 19, 20. So it's like you have to find your way in life, like your place. Like, where do you belong? You have to do that, even though I know Christina not leaving because the actress isn't leaving the show. So obviously she's staying, but I'm just saying, if she were to go to LA, I think good for her. She need to be going. There's no storyline really here for her anyway, except to be annoying. But anyway, like, I just feel like she needs to find her own place in life, and Port Charles may not be that place. So I think she needs to just find her way. And I think Sonny just needs to let her go and stop being so stubborn trying to control his kids. Like, seriously, your kids are grown. They're not little children anymore. You can't have a say over their lives. If they want to leave town or hang out with a certain crowd of people, you gotta let them make mistakes on their own. If you think it's a mistake, well, let them make that mistake. That's what kids do. They make mistakes. You know what I mean? And they learn from them, hopefully. So Sonny just need to let go. And he told about Alexis, are you crazy? No, Alexis ain't crazy. She not. Alexis, I mean, like I said, like a year or two ago, Alexis would have been neurotic as fuck, acting crazy, not letting Christina go. But you know what? Since she been getting digged down by Sean, she been getting, being mellow. So she's letting it happen because she knows this is what her daughter needs to find her own way. It's not like y'all gotta finance it or nothing like that. Y'all don't have to pay her lifestyle no more. She's gonna be taken care of by Trey now. So let it be. She don't gotta worry. That's what you're supposed to do with your kids. Don't let them depend on you. Because if you keep them depending on you financially, it's gonna be like that until you're dead. So I'm like, you gotta cut the apron. You gotta cut the umbilical cord at some point with your children. It's just what you have to do. And I'm glad Michael stood up for her and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, he was on her side about this because Michael couldn't understand where she's coming from. As far as, doing what you want as an adult, Michael understands that. So I'm kind of glad Sonny was, finally buckled down and let her go. And then when Sonny was talking to Alexis, here he go. I'm so sick and tired of Sonny whining about Kate. Shut up about this woman. Seriously. Damn, like, can we get Brenda back? Because Brenda was the one true love of Sonny's life. Sonny do not love Kate the way he loved Brenda. And I feel like if Guzza didn't fuck Brenda up last year, trust me, him and Brenda would still be married. Technically, if Vanessa Marcel didn't get pregnant, but still, I think Brenda's the woman for him. I don't think Kate, Connie, whatever, Carly, none of them are the women for him. Brenda is his bitch. That's the top chick. That's his lady. That's the one. If this show ever ends, if the show ended tomorrow, I guarantee you he would be marrying Brenda for the last time and they would just ride off into the sunset. I already know. Brenda's the one for him. It's just, it is what it is. Now back to CM real quick in this manuscript. They need to give her a better storyline because I know her looking for Molly's manuscript is not a good storyline for her. I'm just saying she need to be focusing on other things. Her son and, hopefully AJ. I'm just saying. I know some of y'all don't agree and that's cool, but come on now. AJ is the one for CM until Jason come back. That's just my opinion. I like them together. Anyway, Patrick, open your fucking eyes, and I'm going to say this for the last time. Open your eyes and see that this chick is not for you. Seriously. Sabrina is better for you if they would hurry up and bring Robin back. I don't know why they're taking so fucking long. Like, they're so dumb. The writers up here are ignorant. So anyway, yeah, that needs to be settled. Connie, seriously, get a grip, bitch. You got a man banging on your fucking trunk, acting crazy. You done knocked Star the fuck out. Todd gonna fuck you up when he find out what you did to his daughter. Michael, I'm glad he got there in time, to wake her ass up. But I already know New Year's Eve, some shit is about to pop. It's about to go down on New Year's Eve. Um, I can't wait to see this New Year's Eve party because I seen the previews and I saw Olivia looking at the dog with a New Year's Eve party hat on. That shit had me rolling. I was like, if somebody is getting engaged, I want to know who the fuck it is, because if it is who I think it is, we gonna have a fucking problem. So, anyway, I hope every one of y'all have a very, very, very happy New Year. Drink, party, live it up like it's 1999, even though it's about to be 2013. My drink of choice for y'all is pop a bottle of champagne, get some Ciroc, coconut, because that shit is blazing, or peach, or strawberry. Get some of that, rock out, have a great fucking happy New Year. Just we gonna start the new year right. No drama. Well, we gotta have some new drama. Not that old drama, but we need new drama. Everybody just have a blessed, safe New Year's and rock out, have a great time. Fuck everything else. Worry about y'all. And on that note, I will see everybody January 2nd, 2013. You see the date on this thing, 12/28/12. That's about to be out. So, happy New Year. Have a great time. And I will see all of y'all in 2013. See y'all later.